Welcome back, focused learners. Let's jump right in. Today's explainer is literally going to change how you look at your wallet. We're tackling a massive modern problem: social media overconsumption. You know that feeling, right? You're constantly being sold to, trying to keep up with influencers, and it feels like your cash is just evaporating into thin air. Well, no more. Today, we're taking back control. We are diving deep into 12 highly effective ways to save cash without sacrificing even an ounce of your lifestyle.
There's a quote from our source that perfectly hits the nail on the head. It highlights the spending habits that are keeping the girlies broke. And honestly, it's so true. Chasing every rapidly changing TikTok trend, the must-have new blush, the latest aesthetic, it's not just exhausting, it's incredibly expensive. We end up accumulating dust in our homes instead of wealth in our bank accounts. It's a total trap.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for the explainer. We're optimizing 5 key lifestyle buckets today. 1. The frugal chic mindset. 2. Upgrading daily habits. 3. Elevating fashion and beauty. 4. Rethinking food and drink. And 5. Smart travel hacks.
Starting with our first bucket, the frugal chic mindset, shifting your financial perspective.
So what does this actually mean? The core idea here is that saving money absolutely isn't about being cheap. It's about raising your personal standards. Frugal chic is this mindset of valuing high-quality, particular investments over mindless trend chasing and social media overconsumption. Think about it. There is genuinely nothing more chic than someone who is highly intentional about what they bring into their home. It's about being picky. That way, when you do spend your hard-earned cash, it actually means something.
And that brings us to way number 1, create a tangible no-buy list. Instead of just consuming content about saving money and then, falling right back into old habits, challenge yourself to actually physically write down specific items you are banning for the entire year. This might mean placing a hard ban on physical books bought just for browsing, high-fee food delivery apps, fast fashion and plastic clothing, or those viral TikTok beauty products. Having a physical, tangible list keeps you practical. It literally prevents you from slipping back into that overspending autopilot.
Let's move to our second section and see how this builds, upgrading daily habits for smarter everyday choices.
Way number 2 focuses on rethinking your reading habit. Now, instead of browsing bookstores as a hobby and walking out with expensive physical books you might not even have time to open, try the frugal chic approach. Invest once in a Kindle for cheaper ebooks, utilize free Spotify audiobooks, and definitely sign up for your local library. By stepping away from buying physical books by default, you drastically cut down on wasted money while actually giving yourself way more reading material.
Next up is way number 3, the daily beverage. Spending a premium every single day on a cafe matcha or a $15 iced latte just to have a cup in your hand, that adds up astonishingly fast. But upgrading your routine to make a superior quality matcha from Japan or pulling a rich espresso at home, that isn't just cheaper. It becomes this beautiful, hands-on daily ritual. Then when you do go out for a coffee, it stops being this default money drain and goes back to being a highly appreciated, rare treat.
Way number 4 is a real game changer. Value tech over premium name brands. This brilliantly illustrates how you can get premium features without the massive price tag. Take Soundcore's Liberty 5 Pro series, for example. It offers world record call quality and adaptive AI noise canceling for everyday use. And the Pro Max even adds a touchscreen and an AI meeting note taker for long-form thinkers. You're paying for high-end, genuinely useful quality rather than just dropping cash for an expensive logo.
Moving right along to our third bucket, elevating fashion and beauty by curing impulse purchases.
The fashion and beauty industries are absolute masters at draining our wallets through viral marketing. But get this, did you know that simply feeling the material of an item before you even look at the design cuts out 95% of potential clothing purchases? 95%! It's absolutely true. Brands frequently charge a massive premium for low-quality plastic materials that won't last and just don't feel good on your skin. Refusing to settle for bad materials instantly saves you cash.
So, to cure the habit of browsing stores as a hobby, implement way number 5, the frugal chic shopping standard. First, feel the material. Is it actually high quality? Next, inspect the seams and construction. Then, genuinely try it on to ensure a perfect fit. No guessing allowed. And finally, even if you love it, wait for a sale or find the best price online. You should only be buying clothes you're willing to repair and keep for the long haul.
Way number 6, stop impulse buying viral beauty products. Stick to the staples you already know and trust.
So the crucial point here is that rushing out to buy every new trendy blush or skin tint usually just leads to massive disappointment and a way lighter wallet. We have all seen the videos claiming a product will change your life, only for it to be, well, completely average. Save your cash. Trust the items you already own and love.
Way number 7 involves rethinking beauty maintenance. Instead of the traditional route of endless, time-consuming weekly treatments, like nails and constant skin appointments, consider the Frugal Chic alternative: low-maintenance, long-term investments. Opting for things like laser hair removal or getting your hair dyed with a low-maintenance color just twice a year makes a huge difference. Unless you genuinely value that high-maintenance routine, going for long-term solutions saves you hundreds of dollars and buys back literally countless hours of your free time.
Okay, let's jump into Section 4, Rethinking Food and Drink, focusing on dining with intention. Way number 8 is redefining the social drink. Often, we buy an expensive glass of wine or a cocktail in the middle of the day just because it feels exciting to hold a drink while we're socializing. But honestly, simply ordering sparkling water with a squeeze of lime provides the exact same exciting drink-in-hand feeling. Plus, it saves a ton of cash, and you skip the hangover entirely. It's a win-win.
Way number 9, ditching the food delivery apps. This has become a totally mindless trap for so many people. The hidden fees alone drastically inflate the true cost of your dinner. To fix this, try picking up takeout directly from the restaurant to completely dodge those fees. Or start meal prepping your favorite dishes at home. And hey, if you absolutely hate cooking, look into daily meal subscription boxes. Those boxes often end up being so much cheaper than your daily delivery app habit.
Way number 10, stop treating eating out as a default hobby. Reserve it only for your top-tier favorite restaurants. Spending your hard-earned money on a mediocre, disappointing restaurant experience is just incredibly frustrating. But when you set strict standards about where you eat out, the times you do go to those few favorite spots become amazing, highly valued treats instead of just a mindless, expensive routine. Finally, we transition to Section 5, Smart Travel Hacks for Getting More for Less. Now, what's really interesting about this 2-hour benchmark is that when you're taking short flights, say hopping around Europe for a weekend, do you really need to pay a premium for extra legroom or a specific seat? Honestly, for just 2 hours, you can easily survive a middle seat. Do that, and you save a significant amount of cash that you can actually spend on the vacation itself. Way number 11 focuses on strategic luggage purchases. Listen, most people automatically click the higher-tier flight package just to get baggage included. But unbundling your luggage from the airline's premium package, meaning buying the most basic economy ticket and adding your luggage separately, is a clever little hack. It almost always results in paying significantly less for the exact same service.
And way number 12, smarter hotel bookings. First things first, skip the traditional booking aggregators and contact the hotel directly for a much better rate. Furthermore, use online banks like Revolut. They often have specific sections where you can access 4- and 5-star hotel rates, and even airport lounges, for much cheaper than retail. It's literally unlocking luxury perks without paying the premium retail price.
To summarize, keep this quote in mind. Having standards will help you so much to spend less money and also to spend money in a much wiser way. This is the core thesis of today's entire explainer. When you raise your standards, when you absolutely refuse to accept low quality or pointless trends, you naturally spend less. And the things you do have, you value them so much more. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. What are you putting on your no-buy list this year? Take a moment today, apply this frugal chic mindset, and actually write it down. Take control of your habits, elevate your standards, and watch your savings grow. Thanks for joining me to explore these 12 ways to save cash, and as always, keep learning.